Hi there. Today we're going to talk about how to use Beanstack. Beanstack is an online service that we use to keep track of summer reading, and you have the option of keeping track of you or your child's reading yourself or having the library do it for you. We're more than happy to do it for you, but lots of children and parents like to see their own progress as they move through summer reading. So the first thing you do is you navigate to a web browser. And up here in the address bar, you're going to type in tillabook.beanstack.org, just like that. You hit enter. And this is the landing page for Beanstack. This is what you'll see. So if you have used Beanstack in the past, you are already registered. If you remember your login information, you can come up here and just sign in. If you don't remember your login information, that's totally fine. You just give your local library a call and we can reset it for you. If you have never used it before, and for the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that you haven't, we're going to show you how to register a parent and a child, although children can register on their own as well. Everybody else who already knows how to use this and just needs a refresher, skip forward a few minutes and get past the registration part, and then you'll see what to do. So this is the landing page, and down here, this is how it works. Very simply put, you register online, you follow your instructions, and you earn prizes and enter drawings. Down here, we have a rotating calendar of events. Now, these events are all intended for families. We do have events going on for children, or for adults and teens, but they're not listed here. So right here, we're going to register an individual or a family. If you're not sure if you've participated before, you just give us a call or contact us through this link right here, and we'll get you all straightened out. For the purposes of this video, we're going to assume nobody has registered, and I'm going to say no. Most of our participants are going to be adults registering children. So children absolutely can register themselves. I would just have an adult present to help them navigate the site while they do it, although it's very user-friendly. But we're going to assume for the purposes of this video that we're an adult registering a child. Okay, so remember when you do this, you're putting in the adult's information, the one who's going to manage the child's summer reading. So we're going to have some fun, and we're going to put in fluffy pants. We're going to make Fluffy Pants username fpants. And we're going to make the email fpants@gmail.com. It's not a real email, but the one you put in there will be real. You do not have to include a phone number. The email, if you have one and you provide one, that's how you'll get notification that your child is ready to receive prizes or has correctly registered, among other things. If you do not have an email or you don't wish to use an email, you can provide us with a phone number and we'll communicate with you that way. Create a password. Now, when we do this for you, if we register you or if we have registered you in the past, the standard password is Beanstack. If you have us register for you, that's what we're going to set your password to, and you can log into your account later and change it. It's very simple. So Mr. Pants lives in Tillamook, so we're going to use the Tillamook main branch, but make sure when you register that you register for whatever your local library is. You are more than welcome to participate in any library, including the bookmobile. Just this is for where you normally go. So I'm going to say he's at the main library. Now it's time for the children's information. So Mr. Fluffy Pants has a son named Junior. And Junior, I'm going to say, is 6 years old. Ages go all the way up to 18 for those people who are participating in the teens. It goes up to 18. But we're going to make it 6. So a 6-year-old is generally going into 1st grade. And around here, he'd be going into Liberty. And you can see that right there. But I also want to show that we do have homeschool in here. We also have NA if you do something different, or if your child is not attending school, that's possible as well. We have as many of the schools as we could think of in the county in here. We have all the preschools, the promises. It should be in there. So, but our child is at liberty. And putting this information in helps us develop programs based on where we're getting a lot of participation and focusing programming or fun stuff at branches that the schools around them are not getting as much participation. And then t-shirt size, because children always get a t-shirt when they finish summer reading. So I'm going to click next. And this brings up, there are 2 programs that Fluffy Pants Jr. is eligible for. This is the actual summer reading. So we definitely want to register for that one. And we're going to click next to see. I don't want to add another child right now. You can absolutely add as many children as you want. I'm going to click no. You can absolutely register as an adult for adult summer reading, but because this is a dummy account, I'm going to say no. So I'm going to click up on challenges because there's another challenge available, and we're going to register for this one as well. This is extra credit. So this is the actual summer reading. Oh, where did my picture go? I'll have to fix that. This is the actual summer reading. This is extra credit. This is for when they finish summer reading. So I'm going to start here. So when we get into the summer reading program, you'll see that we've already earned a badge, the registration badge, because we registered. Woohoo! So that's 1 badge earned. This is the directions, the quick and down and dirty. And if we come over here to badges, it's thinking. There we go. You'll see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set of badges to do. So summer reading this year is based on a bingo sheet, and I've put each column of activities in as a badge. So here's column B. These, if you find the bingo sheet in your child's sign-up bag, these are all the activities under the B column. So when you do one, you click right here, and it says, wahoo, you did a task. So you just click these activities when you do them. And once you've completed a column, you'll get a notification that your child has earned a book. Yay! And you just head to your local library to have your child pick out that book. Now, some of these activities have links. So this one has you and your child watch a virtual story time that we've done. So if you click on this, it's going to take you to YouTube, to our YouTube page, where you can see all of our story times we've done. And you don't need to do a recent one. You can do an old one. So we're going to get out of that. And if you go further down, there's things that this one has children naming animals of the rainbow. And you have a handout for this in your bag. Everything you need is in your bag. But if you need to look at it right here, it'll bring up our creation of that activity. So we're just going to click all of these and act like Fluffy Pants Jr. has done all of these activities. And I think our internet is running slow. I apologize. But you've unlocked that badge. You've unlocked the column B badge because Mr. Fluffy Pants Jr. has finished that column, so he gets a free book. So then we come, and it'll say completed down here. So then we go over to rewards, and we see that we've earned that free book. So each one of these right here is for the other columns. When you do the entire bingo sheet, your child will get 10 books because they'll also get a book for each row they complete. And then when they complete the bingo sheet, they'll get a t-shirt and a goodie prize bag because they've finished their summer reading. So what happens when you've finished your summer reading? let's go back to challenges. You go over to extra credit. Now, most of you probably remember I used to do a huge summer reading party with cake and pizza and big giveaway prizes. And until we're able to do that again, I'm doing the giveaway prizes through a drawing. So what you'll do is, if you want to, once you've finished your bingo sheet, you can head to your local library and ask for a traditional reading log, and they'll hand you the reading log and stickers. And for 0 to 6, what you're going to do is every time you read a book, every time you read 5 books, put a sticker on one of the bubbles on the traditional reading log and log it here in Beanstack. So it's thinking. There we go. So here's read 5 books. So when we click on that, we're going to click on log next book. This is how it keeps track of how many books you actually have read. So we're going to click on logbook. This is a lot of clicking. If you want to, you can choose to put in the title and author of the book that you and your child have read. You do not have to. If you just click log, it'll say saving. It'll say logged. Congratulations, Benny Bean says you've done your first reading log. So when you do that, and let's go back, it says 1 of 50 books read. Every 5 books you read is an entry into the grand prize drawing for big prizes. And I have big sets of board books. I have Pete the Cat sets. I have Curious George. I have lots of stuff to give away. So you definitely want to try to do this. We're going to have 10 winners from each age group. So 10 winners from 0 to 6 and 10 winners from 7 to 12 or 11-ish, excuse me. So once you get 50 books, you've received 11 entries into the grand prize drawing, because you'll also get one for completing summer reading. So that is how you completely register and participate for summer reading. This example was for the 0 to 6. However, the 7 to 12 is the same, except for, let me show you. So to show you the slight differences in the 0 to 6 to the 7 to 11-ish school age program, I've added an 8-year-old child to this profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to log reading and activities. And it's going to ask me, who do I want to log for? We're familiar with Fluffy, so let's go to Fuzzy. Okay. Fuzzy also has complete an activity. The difference is these activities require the child to give us a little bit of feedback. So for example, there's a list of Cinderellas that I have put together. They're all different multicultural Cinderellas from all over the world, and they're all available at the library. They might be checked out, but these are all ones that we own. And for future reference, here's the multicultural tales too. So you read one of those and you can absolutely log the book in your reading, but also write which one you chose and if you liked it. There's quite a few of those in here to do. So just like Fluffy, we're going to go ahead, and when we do that, we're going to, oops, you forgot to answer the question. So I'm going to say that I picked the rough face girl because that's my favorite. Because I really like American Indian Tales. And I'm going to save. And then I'm going to say that I did the activity. So just like the 0 to 6, you fill all those up and you'll be able to get your free book. So let's exit out of here. The frustrating thing is, for some reason, Beanstack doesn't automatically take you back to that child, so you have to go choose them again. So we go back to Fuzzy, And for Fuzzy's extra credit, they're going to log minutes. So it's time. So for every 30 minutes the child reads, they're going to type in 30 minutes, and you can do title optional, author optional, and you just click log. So you've unlocked a badge. Your reading time was 30 minutes. So you've received one extra grand prize drawing entry. And every 30 minutes that the 7 to 11 age group reads is another extra grand prize drawing entry, with a possibility of 50 grand prize drawing entries. And for them, the extra fun stuff could be Harry Potter pop-up books or complete Percy Jackson series or the Dork Diaries. I have lots of stuff. We're very excited about that. So to get out of this, you just come out and X. If you have any questions, you can come down and you can contact us and you can send us a message. The other thing is you can just give us a call. We're always ready to help. And that's probably the quickest way you'll get response. So that is how you use Beanstack. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'll try to answer them as best we can. Happy summer reading.